Hello, I'm Philip Stoten. I'm at Apex 2014 in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm joined by Rich Heimsch from Superdry. Rich, good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Always a pleasure.
Thanks.
Mood seems to be pretty good this year. A lot higher expectations than normal, which is always a little bit unnerving.
I think that these exhibitions tend to have a kind of a trailing lag of historically of business conditions. Let's hope it's still the middle of a cycle and not at the end. But this is as big as this exhibition's been for at least 5 years. So exhibitors are positive, vendors are positive. Whether they jumped in too late or not remains to be seen.
So in terms of the business cycle, Q4 was good, Q1 was a good start to the year?
You know, I'm surprised how good the start was to the year. I used to go away at Christmas and then wonder, customers going to come back in January. It was a very busy January, February. I was very surprised by it. We're trying to measure whether it's a market situation or we have a trend still with this business and this technology in North America, which is, it's a good 5-6 years behind Europe for a couple of reasons. Roja's probably the biggest one, but every year here and at the other exhibitions around the country, there's just an obviously increasing awareness of the need to do something. Look, I got to do it finally. I've been talking about it for a while. The more and more lead-free that comes into play here, which is still it's still less than half, has an impact. But just the awareness, just the warranty, and then if it's automotive or medical or some others, the product liability concern is a major one. Yeah.
So from your point of view, you're growing total available market as the technology gets more and more picked up.
Yes, that's really the case. I mean, there's a certain maturity to it, and like anything else, it's how special do you want it? Yeah. But what's nice for us is that we can show mature 5-year-old developed products that are more advanced than anything typically used, already being offered in this market. Yeah. And then in the meanwhile, other things are going on. I mean, refrigerated, just slightly below ambient for long-term storage to arrest intermetallic growth is something that we've been working on with some big automotive companies in Europe now, 3 years of kind of testing, and that's resulted in a new product. And massive robotically controlled inventory, 15,000 reel, 10,000 tray, multi-story inventory management systems are being built and delivered, and at some point could very well be the case here. I mean, a need, but other sub elements of this. Accelerated drying at the low temperatures was very alien when last time we were in Las Vegas, let's say, with Apex, to people. And last year, it seemed as though they called to say, here's what I'm interested in, and to say, do you want to dry also? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. So there's been an education an awareness process that's taking place visibly. And you mentioned the automotive sector. Is that one of the key sectors that's driving? Because it certainly looks like a sector that's doing pretty well. Automotive always has been. They've got two issues. You've got product liability, big time product liability. Warranty is a massive cost situation. I mean, look at GM's, just one recall right now. It's one thing if you got an intermittent on a handset or some other consumer device. You get an intermittent on a ABS or a airbag, you got a whole different level of problem. Medical is another. The other thing that about automotive is long-term storage. They got to store parts for more years than the manufacturers have any guidance on. You can go tomorrow and get a part for a 15-year-old car. You may not have it in stock locally, but it'll have it in 24 hours. And odds are it's going to be electronic. So the military is in a similar situation. That's becoming more and more of a mainstream problem as product life cycles get shorter. and you still have to keep, you got to buy parts forward. Now I got to keep them.
Yeah. So just moving on to regionality, we're seeing quite a lot of the automotive sector, but a lot of other sectors investing in Mexico. That seems to be doing pretty well at the moment. Is that an area that you're seeing interest in product from?
Yeah, I mean it goes along with the maturing of the manufacturing base
down there. Yeah.
And so there's a big installed base of let's say first generation storage cabinets, and now we're delivering the insulated drying cabinets and the more sophisticated, fast recovery time is realizing, you can't just go in and out of it limitlessly without the power to handle that, to recover. So it's a very important region for us. Yes.
Further south, any activity in South America, or slowly
Brazil
down
and
there?
Argentina have been on again, off again, and the hope, 2014 looks better than last year in Brazil. The changes in Argentina have, make importation a little more of a challenge. The currency issues. It's not a massive electronics market anyway, but it's moving at the same pace that surface mount assembly is. In both places.
Fantastic. Well, let's hope we get some Mexican visitors. Good luck with the show, Rich.
Thanks
Great to see you.
Phil. Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
Thanks.